robotics and other combinations will make the world pretty fantastic compared with today. So here we are in the challenging and interesting RoboKshetra. I, Kramanki Jha and Isha Malviya, along with the whole university team, welcome you all at the 4th National Level Robotics event, Navyantram 2021.
As we know that COVID-19 pandemic drove the life online, thus going digital is new normal. Navyantram, an accelerated event conducted by Sri Vaishnav Vidyapith Vishwavidyalaya, provide a common arena to the robo lovers and geeks of India to exhibit their extraordinary abilities. Each year, Navyantram forces students to know about and focus on current technologies. The journey towards new dimensions with new and novel themes every year peaking towards success continues.
Navyantram offers many fascinating themes. One such is the Robo Race. The contestant needs to design a robot capable of racing on a track in the least possible time. Remember, it's not about winning, it's about conquering. So hold on your breath and tighten your seatbelts for the most awaited event. So without taking your much time, I request Professor Sandeep Kumar Jain and Professor Lalit Bavrela, convener Navrintram 4.0, to welcome our judges.
Thank you, sir. We are obliged to have dynamic personality among us as our guest for today's event. One of our external judges is Honorable Mr. Kohli, Arjun Kohli, founder of Robos Lab. The lab is a premium provider of electronic training solutions and provides technical training and electronic solutions for corporate houses and technical institutions. He has implemented projects in Army Assam and provided training in Army Mau Center and successfully developed a game-based machine in TI Mon. Students of RoboRace has recognition from our former Vice President Mohammad Hamid Ansari that's and Radha Vishkarma ma'am is also joining from Robo's lab. So we also welcome her.
I'm also delighted to introduce our second external judge, Dr. Manjeet Singh, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE, NIT Jalandhar. He has done his MTech in Cognitive Radio from NIT Hamirpur and received his PhD in Wireless Sensor Networks. He has authored 20 international journal papers and many international conferences like IEEE, Springer, and guide various PhD and MTech projects. His research interest includes wireless communication, wireless sensor networks, and cognitive radio. He is an expert in technology development and science.
We also have among us Dr. Anand Rajawat as our internal judge. He is working as director in Sri Vaishnav Institute of Information Technologies, Indore, and in charge of computer hardware and maintenance sales. He is expert in technologies, development of science. Thank you, sir, for your precious time.
Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Till your good is better and better is best. With this quote, we shall start the event. As the names of the teams are called out, their videos will be played, which will be judged by our judges and scored accordingly. After the participants are supposed to switch on their camera and be ready for a brief interaction with our judges. As you all know, that this event is for both school and college category. So first, we shall start with college participants. Best of luck to all the teams. So now we call upon our first team having team ID NAV 4.0 RR COL 201 led by Kshitij Kohle along with Archit from JSPN College of Engineering, Pune. Technical team, can we have the video please?
Hello, my name is Archit Biswas. I am from Dr. D.Y. Patil Institute of Technology, Pune, and my teammate.
Hello, my name is Kshitij Kolle. I am from Rajarshi Shah College of Engineering, Tatade, Pune.
And we are participating in Navyantram 2021 in RoboRace category. Thank you. Track measurement. total length.
Now I request judges and participants to switch on their camera and unmute yourself for brief interaction.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Very good afternoon. Team Falcon, you have done good job. Nice. Okay, so I have some queries related to your robot. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So you are controlling wirelessly your robot. Fine.
Right.
So what is the module that you are using? Radio that is using?
That's a FlySky radio.
Okay. So have you programmed a microcontroller? Which
Yes, sir.
microcontroller you have used?
At initially we were using Arduino for that, Arduino and paired with the receiver of FlySky. But again, then later we improved the module and went to SmartElex. SmartElex motor driver has a smart system that directly takes the input from the receiver, so we don't have to program it that much. So
Okay,
it's a
fine.
direct
So
connection.
how many motors you have used in your model?
So 4 motors, 4 receivers.
4 motors.
Yes.
Okay. Good. So suppose I want to increase the range, wireless range of controlling robot. Which radio do you prefer in the future?
So the standard radio which comes, for example, FlySky or Radio Master, for example, they are at 2.4 gigahertz frequency. So they do have a standard range. As per that, if it's in a straight line of sight, that is around 1 kilometer, you can say, but with obstacle it reduces. There are long range modules which we can implement, but the frequency then changes. So there's long range module, for example, Crossfire module, which is around 900
Okay,
megahertz.
fine, thank you. Okay,
Another, no, yes.
any sensor have you used in your robot?
No, sir, it doesn't have sensors.
Okay, directly
It's
you are
totally manual
controlling the
control.
motors with the help of microcontroller. So what do you think, what are the future applications of this one?
So we can make it multi-terrain, this board. Okay, now with experimenting different kind of motors, increasing ground clearance, design of the board, it can be used in a lot of certain kind of terrains. So that's one benefit. Wireless, that's a second benefit. And we can fix some cameras and use it for surveillance, for example. Yeah, we can use it.
Okay, now today, you know, the AI buzzing around. So automation on the way. So how you can include that automation in your robot?
As I said, automation, yes, AI. We can use machine learning algorithms in it if we just change the module and see, for the purpose of this competition, there's a track and we're controlling it manually. But if we implement ML and AI, then definitely we can program it like that with the help of camera. Computer vision is also a trending subject right now. So with the help of computer vision, we can on the spot, real time, we can take feedback of the track, and the bot will accordingly change its input output. So there, it's an advantage of ML and AI definitely over the manual control. We can train them, and they may get better than
Okay,
us.
okay. Thank you so much.
Yes,
No
thank
more
you.
questions. Thank you.
Any further question? Okay. The next team in our list is NAV 4.0 RRCOL 202, led by Bhanu Pratap Singh from NRI Group of Institution, Ramgarh. Technical team, please play their video.
My name is Bhanupratap, MTech Machine Design and Robotics, NRI Bhopal. Let's see the measurement of arena. One feet, 1 feet, 3 feet, 2 feet, 1 feet, 1 feet, 1 feet, 1.5 feet, 2 feet, 3 feet, 2 feet, 3 feet. Sir, 3 feet. कैमरा स्लो लाओ. 1 feet, 3 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet. Let's start the game. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Finish.
For the interaction session, I request judges and the team to come forward.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon. Okay, so actually your robot seems like a powerful as compared to your the path you have decided. It sometimes means have more power as compared to which is required in your path. So I feel sometimes. So it touches line most of the time. It touches the line around 11 times.
Yes, sir.
So how many motors have you used in your robot?
Sir, only 2 motors, but
Only-
I'll connect. Yes, sir. बट
Yes.
मैंने 2 मोटर से ही मैंने 4 मोटर का पावर जनरेट किया बाय द पिनियन एंड गियर्स.
Okay, it's a 12 volt motor. 9
Yes, sir.
volt.
12 volt mode. 12 volts.
Okay, fine. So you're controlling by a wired robot, fine. So if you want to
Yes.
make it wireless, how you can make it?
वायरलेस एक्चुअली सर उसके लिए मुझे एक ट्रांसमीटर और रिसीवर चाहिए होगा. लाइक सर जैसे स्काई हो गया या 8010 ट्रांसमीटर और उसके लिए एक रिसीवर चाहिए होगा. उसके बाद सर उस ट्रांसमीटर और रिसीवर को कनेक्ट करेंगे बैटरी से और एक एसी यूज करेंगे और फिर वो दोनों को रिलेट करेंगे.
Okay, fine. It's
Ye-
good.
Yes.
My question is, where do you find the real-time application of this robot?
Yes, sir.
A real-time application of your robot. Suppose if I want to solve some real-time problem, real-life problem, where you can implement, where you can use your robot to solve that problem. Means applications of your robot, simply.
Yes, sir.
Applications. I'm asking about the applications of this robot in real life problems. Where do you
Yes,
find
sir.
the application?
Yes, sir. रोबोट की एप्लीकेशन सर.
Yes.
हाँ सर इसे वेरियस जगह पे यूज कर सकते हैं लाइक सर आर्मी के लिए.
Okay. Where how you can use in battlefield? In army, you want
Yes,
to
sir.
use in battlefield?
यस सर.
Okay.
लाइक सर बॉम्ब डिफ्यूज करने के लिए एंड इसमें गन भी असेंबल करके मान लीजिए कहीं पे अगर टेररिस्ट वगैरह आ जाते हैं तो एक हम रोबोट की मदद से उनको शूट कर सकते हैं या उनके स्पेसिफिक जगह का मतलब कि जान सकते हैं एंड उनकी रियल टाइम जो होगी जहाँ पे वो प्रेजेंट है उनको भी हम लोग आराम से क्या पता लगा सकते हैं उसका.
Okay. So what kind of modifications do you propose in future to make it more efficient or more application oriented?
यस सर. आई थिंक मॉडिफिकेशन ऐसा होना चाहिए जैसे मान लीजिए सर कहीं पे स्टेयर है मतलब कि अगर 2 मंजिला मकान या 3 मंजिला मकान में अगर टेररिस्ट गए हुए हैं और मुझे इस रोबोट्स को वहां पे यूज करना है तो एक तो ड्रोन से कर सकते हैं बट बाय रोबोट्स अगर करना हो तो स्टेयर के लिए एक ऐसा रोबोट डिजाइन करना हो कि वो स्टेयर पे भी आसानी से मतलब कि वो चल सके लाइक जैसे हाइड्रोलिक सिस्टम. इसमें एक हाइड्रोलिक सिस्टम लगा सकते हैं जो कि स्टेयर पे वो मूवमेंट करेगा और एक ये बोल सकते हैं सर इसमें कन्वेयर बेल्ट यूज कर सकते
Okay. Fine. My question is simple. Technical modification. What do you want in future? What do you propose?
हैं. टेक्निकल मॉडिफिकेशन सर इसमें कैमरा असेंबल कर सकते हैं.
Do you have any?
And-
Do you use any sensor? Do you have sensor in your robot?
यस सर. इस पे नहीं बट अलग दूसरे रोबोट से उसमें मैंने यूज किया है अल्ट्रासोनिक सेंसर वगैरह प्लस गन असेंबल करके इसको एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट बनाया था सर लाइक जैसे मान लीजिए कि हमारे बॉर्डर पे हमारे आर्मी है और अगर उसको ऐसा बनाया था कि 100 मीटर के रेंज में अगर कोई भी टेररिस्ट आता है तो वो स्कैन करके उस पे इस रोबोट से फायरिंग कर सकते हैं।
So, okay, thank you.
ओके।
Any further questions, sir?
हेलो।
हेलो, यस सर।
अच्छा रोबोट बनाया है आपने, बढ़िया। क्या आप मुझे इसके कनेक्शंस के बारे में बता सकते हैं?
यस सर।
मतलब आपने इसमें क्या डीपीडीटी स्विचेस का यूज किया है?
यस सर, डीपीडीटी स्विचेस यूज किया है।
हाँ, तो थोड़ा सा कैन यू टेल मी अबाउट हाउ यू कनेक्टेड देम विद मोटर्स, जस्ट ओवर।
एक्चुअली सर, डीपीडीटी स्विच जो है हम लोग यूज इसलिए करते हैं ताकि करंट की पोलैरिटी जो है उसको सर चेंज कर सके, प्लस टू माइनस और माइनस टू प्लस। क्योंकि सर जब भी ये रोबोट्स हम बनाते हैं या इसको चलाना होता है तो इसमें एक मूवमेंट होती है, राइट लेफ्ट फॉरवर्ड बैकवर्ड। एंड सर इसका जो डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम है हमारे रोबोट का वो 360 डिग्री है। तो डीपीडीटी जो है वो सर प्रोवाइड करती है कि हम उससे प्लस टू माइनस और माइनस टू प्लस पोलैरिटी चेंज करके राइट और लेफ्ट मूवमेंट के लिए कर सकते हैं।
तो आर यू यूजिंग बैटरी और वायर्ड सप्लाई?
सर आई एम यूजिंग लिथियम पॉलीमर बैटरी सर, 12 वोल्ट, 11.1 volts.
Okay, okay. Now how you are charging them?
Yes sir.
कैसे चार्ज कर रहे हैं आप उन बैटरीज को?
सर
Do you have
उनके
any
लिए एक
charger?
एक्स्ट्रा चार्जर, हाँ यस सर, आई हैव ए चार्जर। जो एक अलग तरह की चार्जर होती है उसमें हम सर एम्पियर सेट कर सकते हैं कि इतने एम्पियर से मुझे चार्ज करना है, प्लस वोल्टेज भी चेंज कर सकते हैं उसमें।
Did you charge any time or you use them only once?
नो सर, वन टाइम चार्ज करने के बाद अगर हम हर दिन 5 मिनट्स भी चलाते हैं तो 15 डेज के बाद ही चार्ज करना होता है।
Okay. Do you have that charger now?
नो सर, आई एम इन ऑफिस।
Okay, okay, okay. Good luck. Thank
थैंक
you.
यू।
Okay.
Any further questions, judges?
No more.
So now is the turn of the team bearing team ID NAV 4.0 RR COL 203 led by Adarsh along with Vikram and Vishal from St. Joseph College of Engineering, Bangalore. Technical team, can we have the video please?
Hi, myself Adarsh Taranjayaki from Team Terrapul from SJC Man. This is my teammate Vikram Prabhu as well as Vishal. Unfortunately, he won't be joining us today. Vikram will be controlling our board to the board.
These are the dimensions of the board. This is 20 centimeter and the length is 21 centimeter. Coming to the track, the distance between the tracks is 1 feet, which is 30 centimeter. These are the checkpoints. Coming to the curve is of 3 feet. Coming to another curve, the inner radius is 0.5 feet and the outer radius is 1.5 feet. Coming to this part, this is of length 30 centimeter, which is 1 feet. 30 centimeter, which is 1 feet. Start.
Participants, please come forward for brief interaction. Due to some technical issue, the team members are not among us. So I call upon our next participating team, NAV 4.0 RR COL 204, led by Ritik along with Jitin from St. Joseph College of Engineering, Bangalore. I request every team to please play their video.
Hi, I'm Ritik from Team Terrorbull from St. Joseph Engineering College, Vamanjul. This is my teammate Sian, and my another teammate is out of station. So let's begin with the dimension of the bot.
So this is a 8 cross 8 inch bot. Then the track length between two tracks are 1 feet, that is equal to 30 centimeter. Then these X marks are checkpoints. Well, this circle is of 3 feet, and this is of 1 feet, and we have the curve with the inner circle with the diameter of 0.5 and bigger circle with radius of 1.5 feet. Then steps. Each steps has 1 feet distance, 1 feet distance. So we'll start. Yes, stop.
I request the team members to come forward for the brief interaction with our judges. Due to some issues, the team 204 is not among us. So now we call upon the next team having team ID NAV 4.0 RR COL 205 led by Aditi along with Tejasvi and Vanessa, again from St. Joseph College of Engineering, Bangalore. Technical team, can we have the video please?
Hello everyone, my name is Aditi S. Sanil. I am from Team Terrorbull. My partners are Vanessa and Tejasvi, and these are the measurements.
So this is a bot with measurement of 20 cross 20 centimeters. So track goes like this. The distance between the track is 1 feet, 30 centimeter, and these cross marks are checkpoints. Then distance between the circle. This is 3 feet. Then 1 feet. Then diameter of the big circle is 1.5 feet. Then small circle is 0.5. Then this is the end point. So then steps. Each steps has 1 feet distance. 1 feet each. So start.
Now I request team members to come forward for interaction with our judges. The team members of 205 is also not connected with us. So I call our next team is NAV 4.0 RRCOL 206 led by Shivani Gaikwad along with Shweta and Pradeep from KTHM College, Nasik. Technical team, please play their video.
Hello, I am leader of Team Able. My name is Shivani Gaikwad and our event name is Robo Race. And second teammate myself Shweta Penge and we are from KTHM College, Nashik. Let's start measurement. The length of the arena is 12.5 feet, that is 381 centimeter. 3. And this one is 81. The width of the arena is 10 feet, that is 304 centimeter. And width of track is 1 feet, that is 30 centimeter. The difference between cup is 1 feet, that is 30 centimeter. And we have constructed the whole arena as per measurement.
I now request the team to come forward for the interaction session. Shivani, Shweta, Pradeep, do we have any one of them?
Hello, Shivani here. I'm present.
Please switch on your camera. Manjeet sir.
Okay, fine. My simple question is, which microcontroller have you used in your project? Shweta, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Which microcontroller have you used in your project?
Sorry, sir.
माइक्रोकंट्रोलर, आपने माइक्रोकंट्रोलर कौन सा यूज किया है?
सर माइक्रो कंट्रोलर नहीं यूज किया है, वो मैन्युअली किया है.
ओके, यू आर मैन्युअली कंट्रोलिंग द मोटर.
वायरलेस होता तो माइक्रो कंट्रोलर यूज करना पड़ता, लेकिन वो माइक्रो कंट्रोलर यूज नहीं किया है.
ओके फाइन. सो
वायर्ड यूज किया है.
व्हाट डिड यू लर्न फ्रॉम दिस प्रोजेक्ट?
सॉरी सर, हम कॉलेज में हमें रेंज इशू, इसलिए हमारी आवाज क्लियर ही नहीं आ रही है.
Okay, it's fine. Hello, now
So,
audible?
yes.
My simple question is, what did you learn from this project?
How to build robot. मिस सर, सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज होती है कि हमने बेसिक सीखा. हमने फर्स्ट टाइम पार्टिसिपेट किया था, तो एक रोबो वर्क कैसे करता है, इससे हम उससे मॉडिफिकेशन करके उससे और भी डेवलपमेंट कर सकते हैं. उसमें हमने बेसिक क्लियर किया अभी इस पार्टिसिपेट करके.
Okay, thank you. Good job. All the best.
थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू सर.
Any further questions, sir? So the next team from this category is NAV 4.0 RR COL 207, led by Rupesh, along with Aditya and Ashok from JSPM College of Engineering, Pune. Technical team, can we have the video, please?
Hello, I am Rupesh Kedari.
Hello, I am Ashutosh Satturwar. Hi, I am Aditya Pathak.
Our team name is Team 02 and our team ID is COL207, and now we are playing robots.
Now the arena dimensions. Three feet. 1 feet. 1 feet. 1 feet. It's 29.6, slightly less than 1 feet. One feet. Now the bot dimensions. The width of the bot is 17.7 centimeters and the length of the bot is 20.8 centimeters. Operator ready? Now ready?
Yes.
Okay. The run starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Now I request participants to switch on their camera and unmute their mic for an interaction.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Hi. My question is how you can make your robot wireless. Means how you can you are controlling your robot by a wired robot remote. So how you can make it wireless? Simply.
We can use microcontroller, sir.
Okay.
And Arduino.
Okay, fine. Microcontroller is there. Any other hardware you require to make it wireless?
Motor driver, DC, receiver, and transmitter, of course, for the remote.
Okay, so which radio? Radio means how you are going to communicate between transmitter and receiver. Which radio do you prefer? Like Bluetooth radio, Wi-Fi
Do you mean
radio?
frequency, sir?
Yes, radio means.
I didn't get the question.
I am asking simply, suppose you are making your robot wireless, okay, your remote and your robot is wirelessly connected. So which radio do you prefer? Radio means like Bluetooth we have, okay, radio we have, means with the help of Bluetooth you can communicate with transmitter and receiver. And with the Wi-Fi radio you can use Zigbee, you can use. So which do you think is more effective according to your project?
Sir, I will use the Futaba transmitter, the company, and radio post.
Okay, leave it, whatever you have used. I'm just asking, what do you think? Like, suppose if I am using the Bluetooth radio, is it okay?
Yes.
I can use it?
Sir, yes, you can use it, but the Bluetooth, we cannot rely on it much.
Why?
Because it gives lag, or there's lag in the what we can say.
Okay, there is a lag. According to you, there is a lag between action and the command.
Yes,
that we are
action and
giving.
reaction actually.
But do you have seen the toys of the kids that they have wireless car? They are controlling their car with the help of remote.
Yes, yes.
So which technology they are using? Do you know about them?
They are using crossfire.
Okay.
I don't know much, sir.
No issues, no issues. This question is only to motivate you, not to demotivate you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good job. Thank you. All
Thank
the
you,
best.
sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Any further questions, judges?
Yeah. Hello.
Yes.
Okay. What is your robot application?
Actually, I can say that the application is the race, so we made the robot accordingly.
Okay.
So applications we can modify it.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so next team is NAV 4.0 RRCOL 208, led by Om Pandya along with Aryan and Rishikesh, again from JSPM College of Engineering, Pune. Technical team, can we have a video, please?
Hello, my name is Om Pandya. My other team members are not present due to COVID pandemic. My team name is Team Dhruv 3. We are playing Robo Race today, and my team ID is COL 208.
A robot की application.
3 feet. One feet. One feet. 1 feet. $29.2 is less than 1 feet. One feet. What dimensions? 18.1. 21.1.
Operator ready?
No. Yes.
The run starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
The team, please come forward for the interaction and turn on your video.
Hello. My question is, what did you learn from this project?
There are many experiences like managing the whole event, what to take first, how to record the videos. Even while driving the bot, I improved my controlling abilities, and also in making the bot, it was a good experience in making one.
Okay, so which kind of electronics equipments do you have used in your project?
Okay, so right now it's a normal wired one. So we have used switches, relays, and Johnson motors.
Okay, motors. So how did you control your motors with the help of remote? Which kind of remote you have used?
We have used switches, that is the MPU1 switches, 4 switches we have used. So forward 2 when you press will go forward, back 2 press, and if you diagonal it will be a 360.
Okay, fine. So in future, what do you propose? Which kind of advancement would you like to do in the future?
I didn't get a question, sir. In which field?
I'm asking future perspective of your project.
Future perspective is, if you're considering is wireless, then there are many applications. It might be in surveying, it might be in other places where there is risky places where humans can't go on person. You can go there. Cinematography is already been used here. So quite a lot of expense, or even outer space also.
Okay, so any sensors do you like to use in future in your project?
We have not used that, but we can definitely use them. Gyroscopic and other all sensors, we can use them.
Okay, fine. Okay, thank you. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Any further questions, sir?
No question.
So now is the turn of the team NAV 4.0 RR COL 209 led by Om Kapse along with Vikrant and Atharva from JSPM College of Engineering, Pune. Technical team, can we have the video please?
Vikrant Patil, my team name is Team Dhruv 4 and my team ID is COL 209. My other team members are not available due to the COVID situation, and let's check out the dimensions of the arena. This dimension is 1 feet. Okay. This dimension is 3 feet. This one. This dimension is 28.5, less than 1 feet. 28.5 centimeter, that is less than 1 feet. This dimension is 1 feet. This one is also 1 feet, and this 1 feet. Okay. What dimensions are? 17.4 centimeter by 20.8 centimeter. No. Ready? I'm ready.
The run starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
The team is requested to please come forward for brief interaction.
Hello, gentlemen. Good afternoon.
Hello, very good afternoon. Uh, okay, you have done a good job.
Thank you.
Okay, so, what did you learn from this project?
We learned so many things from this project. First of all, how to manage the event because we have to manage three events simultaneously: Robo Sprint, Pick and Place, and Robo Race. So first thing we learn about the time management. Then the second thing we learn about the technical specifications we should look into. What kind of robot we have to make for this specific arena. Then the third most important thing, the piloting skills, because for driving the robot, you must have that piloting skills so that you can get that kind of accuracy in your driving, and hence you can see the results from.
Okay, so you are controlling your robot with the help of wired remote, fine. So do you call it a robot or just it's a machine that you're controlling with the help of the wire connection?
Sir, it can be used, it is a robot, but according to application, we can change the aspect of robot or machine.
Okay, so specifically to call it as a robot, which kind of modifications do you suggest in future?
Sir, for example, we can see Robo Sprint, sorry, Pick and Place. We just have put the arm on the bot.
Okay,
so
fine.
as per the application, we can modify the bot.
And the most important thing, we can call it robot. Anything which is moving, it can be called as a mobile robot. Anything which can be controlled wirelessly or wirelessly, it can be called as the mobile robot. But depends on our application. We can call it as a humanoid robot. If we can put servos for the legs and the arms. Okay. Then the second thing is if we can do some modifications for like the waste collection or the waste collection, then it can be called as the waste collecting robot. If we can put arm on it, so it can be called as Pick and Place robot. If we put camera and VR sensors on that and the night
fine,
vision.
fine. Which kind of electronics component did you use in your project?
Particularly, we have used motor, ESCs, motor driver, and the most importantly, switches in the robot.
Okay, fine. So I think you have used 12-volt motors.
Yes.
What is the
12 volt
RPM?
DC motors. 300 RPM.
Okay, 300 RPM. So what is the total cost of your project?
It cost us around 10,800 rupees.
Okay, fine. Okay, thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
The next team from college category is NAV 4.0 RRCOL 607, led by Shubham Shinde along with Shreyas and Yashdeep. Technical team, can we have a video, please?
Hello, I am Shubham Shinde.
Hello, I am Raj Patade, and our third member is absent due to COVID pandemic.
Our team name is name is Team Dhruv 1, and we are participating in Robo Race event. And this is my ID COL 607. Iron dimensions 3 feet. One feet. One feet. 1 feet. It's 29.6 centimeters, slightly less than 1 feet. One feet. Now the bot dimensions. Width of the bot is 18 centimeters and the length is 20.5 centimeters. Not yet. Just a minute.
Operator ready?
Now ready.
The run starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
The team is requested to switch on their camera and unmute yourself for interaction.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Very good afternoon. Okay, so my simple question is, what did you learn from this project?
So basically, it's totally about event management, how you can manage the things, all the things. And from making of a bot to at the end, how you control it. So while controlling the water, while organizing all the event, we have faced so much of difficulties, like something happens or sometimes our bot get damaged or one motor is not working. So we have to put it another one. So decision making power is also improving, sir. So we have learned a lot of things in this event.
Okay, so in technical point of view, what did you learn from this?
So basically, as a child, we have interest in mechanics and robotics. So generally, we have only a small remote control car. So we don't know much things. But as an engineering students, when we have come here, so actually now I'm getting to know that what is actually a DC motor works, how fast it can go, how we can control it wirelessly or wirely. So what are the different inputs? So this much.
Okay, fine. So you know very well now in this pandemic situation, where do you find the application of this robot?
So we have made it according to robo race category. So this same bot can be, we can increase the dimensions, or we can increase the chassis dimensions. So you have seen the hoverboards for small kids. Same hoverboards we can use in the hospitals for during the medicines, different types of, or the patients who can't walk. So automation in the wheelchairs can be done in using same type of technology, sir.
Okay, good. So any future modifications do you propose?
In the robot, in future's perspective. In defense, you can say, sir, the tanks which we are using now, so they are so huge. So in the areas which humans can't go, or in the areas which we have to discover in the enemies arena, so there are small type of robots are being used. So it's is Indian Army or US Navy, even Navy is using such type of robots. So this type of application we can use there using wirelessly. So the transmission is very high there. Means
Okay,
the
so
range
to
is very
make-
wide.
Okay, fine. To make it wireless, how you can make it wireless?
We can simply put the transmission receiver, and the frequency is basically 2.4 gigahertz, sir. Currently in India, means we are using it.
So 2.4 is actually ISM band, fine. And also 5 gigahertz is also ISM band.
Okay.
Okay, but for military application, you cannot use the ISM band.
Okay, sir. No,
So,
so we have to visit about
okay,
it.
for an ISM band perspective, I am asking which kind of radio do you want to use in your project?
So either I can use a Bluetooth device or Wi-Fi device, Arduino type, or a direct sequence digital radio transmitter. Means
Okay.
normally they are using RC or same type of transmitter we can use in our bots also.
Okay, if you use Bluetooth, then its range will be limited. You know, practically, we are getting around 10 meter or 15 meter range in Bluetooth, and also in Wi-Fi. So how do you cope up with this, the distance and the communication range?
So we will use Crossfire instead.
Okay. Have you heard about latest advancement in radio, low range radio?
No,
that
sir.
has been... Okay, okay. So no more questions. Thank you so much. Good job.
Thank you
All
so
the
much.
best.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
The last team from college category is NAV 4.0 PPCOL 905, led by Pooja Shinde along with Shidra Sharif Khan from KTHM College, Nasik. Technical team, can we have a video, please?
Good afternoon, my name is Pooja Dattatreya Shinde, team leader of Roto Phantoms. This is my team member Shidra Sharif Khan. We constructed a robot for a robo race. So let's start. The measurement between the cups is 30 centimeter, means 1 feet. This is also 1 feet. क्या कर रही है? छोटी स्केल ले ली. This is 381 centimeter, means 12.5 feet. The arena measurement, total arena measurement is 12.5 into 10 feet. So let's start.
Team, come forward for a brief interaction session.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Very good afternoon. What's your team name?
Oh, it's Roto Phantoms.
Okay, so what did you learn from this project?
Oh, I have learned many things. Like I have an experience of new things, assembling different electrical components, and how their application is, and many more things.
Okay, so where do you find the applications of this project?
So it can be used in various faculties, like in hospitals, even in races also, race competitions also it can be used, and For delivery also, if we have a common route, so we can use it.
Okay, so to make it wireless, how you can do it?
So we can use Arduino microcontrollers. We can use or Bluetooth, connecting Bluetooth.
Okay, can we
And
use IoT? Do you know about the IoT?
Yes, I know, not much, but a little. We can use that embedded system.
Okay, good. So what are the future advancement that you want to do in your project?
I would like to firstly do it wireless. Then I would use it for pick and place application, like joining the arm, then using sensors and giving another application, different applications I can do.
Okay.
For overcoming hurdles, I can change the tires, designs and all.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Good job. Okay.
Any further questions, sir?
No more question myself. Thank you.
So with this, we are done with the college category teams. Now we move to the teams from school category. The first team is NAV 4.0 RR SCH 101, led by Mukul from Vidyaniketan Public School, Coimbatore. Technical team, can we have the video, please?
Hello everyone, I am Mukular of class 9 studying in Vidyaniketan Public School. Team ID is NAV 4.0 RR SCH 101. Hello sir, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes,
What's
sir.
your name? What's your name?
Mukul sir.
Okay, Mukul. You have done excellent job. Very good.
Thank you sir.
So, which microcontroller did you use in your project?
Sir, I have used Arduino sir.
Arduino.
Yes, sir.
Arduino, you know.
Yes sir,
Which
Arduino.
one? Which one?
Yes sir,
Because we have-
Arduino you know sir. And I have used for last time I participated in the Robo Race too. But last time I placed in the second prize. So this time I used the wire thing. So this time I came up with the FlySky remote controls.
Okay.
I integrated FlySky remote controls and Arduino board.
Okay. You are from school category, I think.
Yes, sir.
In which class you are?
I am ninth class, sir. I have finished my Arduinos, Arduino Mega, and I have finished my ESP, IoTs. I have made my own drone. I have finished nano satellites, Raspberry Pi. I have completed a master course in IoTs.
Okay, very good, excellent.
Thank you, sir.
So, okay, which radio have you used in your project?
Sir, 2.4 gigahertz.
Sorry, can you?
2.4 gigahertz.
Okay, 2.4 gigahertz. That is the frequency you are using.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I am asking about the transmitter and receiver, means radio you are using in your project.
Yes, sir. I have used FlySky, sir. FlySky i6.
Okay, so what is the range?
So range is the specified ranges they have said as 1 kilometer, but as we use obstacles, it will reduce our range, sir. Actually, I made this remote control for my drone. So as for the competition, I have modified it for the car.
Okay, good. So what are the sensors do you want to use in future in your project?
Sir, sensors means I will add my own camera and I would add my dongle to the car so that I can stream from all over the world and I can control it.
Okay, good. So how do you propose? How you can do it? With the help of dongle, or do you want to use IoT?
Yes, sir. Right, sir. IoT means we have to use it. So if I use only the ESP board on the car, so in a limited range, so wherever I get the Wi-Fi only, I can use the bot. So if I place a dongle on the car, wherever I can use it, there is no restrictions for the car.
Okay, good. Oh, any other application of your project?
Yes, sir. We can use it for a lot of purposes like signaling or surveillance. Like we can use it for the other competitions too. We can use it for a line follower.
So do you have facility in your school to fabricate these kind of projects?
No, sir. In school, they don't. They encourage us to do, but due to the COVID pandemic, we don't have robotics as much of it.
Okay.
But I have a separate interest in the robotics field, so I'm going behind it.
Okay, you are doing it your own self. Very good.
Yep, sir.
So Mukul, very good job. Excellent work. Okay, and I wish all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, sir. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Any further questions, sir?
Okay, I have a question. Hello.
Yeah, madam, please ask the question.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. How did you power to your robot?
Ma'am, I used a LiPo battery, ma'am.
Okay.
Sorry, ma'am, as I left because of the panelist thing, I was not able to hear you.
Okay, very nice.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So next team is NAV 4.0 RR SCH 102 led by Ayush Kumar along with Muskan Kumari. Technical team, can we have a video, please?
My name is Ayush Kumar, class 7. My school name is Saraswati Shikshak Vidya Mandir, Jharkhand Gambhir Camp. Arena dimension is 1 feet. 1 feet. 3 feet. 1 feet, 2 feet, 3 feet, 2 feet, 1.5 feet, 3 feet, 1 feet, 3 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet, 'Start'.
Team, please come forward for the interaction session. Due to some technical issues, team 102 will not be able to join. So moving further, the next team is NAV 4.0 RR FCH 103 led by Neev Bhavsar from Delhi Public School, Gandhinagar. Technical team, can we have the video please?
Team, please come forward for interaction session.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Very good afternoon, Rachel. What's your name?
Sir, Neev Bhavsar.
Okay, so you have done excellent job. कौन सी class में आप? In which class you are right now?
Sir, class 8.
Class 8 class.
Yes.
Okay. So what did you learn from your this project?
Sir, I learned the basics of motors like I learned so many motors like DC motor, gate motor, and the basics of Arduino.
Okay. Have you used Arduino Uno here, right?
Yes.
So there was some lights, LED lights you have used in your project. So what is the
Yes,
meaning
sir.
of those lights?
Sir, I made LED pattern on it.
Okay. Is they signify the direction of movement?
What, sir?
The LED lights, the blinking of LED lights is representing the direction of movement or just to show that it is just moving?
No, sir, to just show that it's moving.
Okay, fine, good. So in future, what do you think, how you can modify your project for more advanced level?
I will add temperature sensor and gas sensor. So it will help firefighters to sense the fire and smoke.
Okay, good. Any other application?
And I will make it wireless.
Okay, very good. Fine. So do you know about little bit about the electronics?
Yes, sir, little bit.
Little bit. PN junction diode, transistors, जानते हो आप?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay. Very good work you have done in your project. Thank you so much. No more questions. Good luck for your future.
Thank you, sir.
With this, we end the event. Congratulations to all the teams for their remarkable performance. It's not just how hard you try, it's how well you succeed by trying hard. Time for short break now. Result of the event will be declared after it. Meanwhile, let's have some interesting video for you. Watch it and stay tuned.
अगर आपको इंजीनियरिंग का फील्ड अच्छा लगता है और आप इसके विभिन्न विषयों को सीखने की चाह रखते हैं तो मैकेट्रॉनिक्स इंजीनियरिंग में कैरियर बनाने के बारे में सोच सकते हैं। मैकेट्रॉनिक्स इंजीनियरिंग की एक मल्टीडिसिप्लिनरी फील्ड है जो मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग, इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग, टेलीकम्युनिकेशन इंजीनियरिंग, कंट्रोल इंजीनियरिंग और कंप्यूटर इंजीनियरिंग का मिक्सचर है। मूल रूप से मैकेट्रॉनिक्स में मैकेनिक्स और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स शामिल है। इस प्रकार यह शब्द मैकेनिक्स और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का एक मिक्सचर है। आज टेक्नोलॉजीज बहुत ही ज्यादा विकसित और एक दूसरे से मिल चुकी हैं, जिस वजह से यह शब्द काफी विस्तृत हो गया है। मैकेट्रॉनिक्स इंजीनियर वे होते हैं जो ऑटोमेटेड इक्विपमेंट्स को डिजाइन और मेंटेन करते हैं। ये प्रोफेशनल्स अपना वर्क लैब, ऑफिस और मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्लांट्स में करते हैं। इनका मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव सेफ और एफिशिएंट ऑटोमेटेड मशीन्स को डिजाइन करना होता है। मैकेट्रॉनिक्स अपनी उपयोगिता के कारण आज विभिन्न मौजूदा इंजीनियरिंग विषयों में सबसे ज्यादा एक्टिव है। मैकेट्रॉनिक्स में इंजीनियरिंग डिग्री करने वाले छात्र सिस्टम डिजाइन करने के लिए अपनी स्किल्स का इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं और इनकॉर्पोरेटिंग कंट्रोल, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक और कंप्यूटर डिवाइस द्वारा प्रोडक्ट्स की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कर सकते हैं। अगर आप भी मैकेट्रॉनिक्स इंजीनियरिंग में करियर बनाना चाहते हैं, so you can join our BTech course in Mechatronics from Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at Sri Vaishnav Institute of Technology and Science and Institute of Sri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya, Indore. Feel free to contact or visit at www.svvv.edu.in.
The break is over and we are back. I guess this break must have seemed longer to you as the winner's name is to be announced. I now request Honorable Dr. Manjeet Singh to declare the results and disclose the most awaited name of the winner.
Okay. So first of all, I would like to congratulate all the team of Naviyantram 4.0 and the participants for completing this event. And all the participants have done wonderful job in this. But we have some protocols, we have some guidelines. On the basis of that, we have evaluated your performance. And so we have winner with us. So in the college category, we have the winner. His name is Shubham Sinde and the team members. Institute name is JSPM Rajshri Sahu College of Engineering, Tatawade, Pune. And we have the winner of event in school category, Mr. Mukul. School name is Vidya Niketan from Public School, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. So I congratulate the winner for Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Naresh Purohit sir and Professor Sandeep Jain for inviting me for this wonderful event. So thank you so much. It is a great experience for me also.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So can I leave, sir?
Sir, just a moment.
Okay.
A big congratulations to the winners. For all the other teams, this journey should never end because there is always a requirement of improvement, growth, and versatility. Now, I request Professor Naresh Purohit to share his view on the event and propose vote of thanks.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. It's my privilege to propose words of thanks on this Naviyantram 4.0 robotic competition. I want to express my gratitude to our judges, Mr. Arjun Kohli sir, Dr. Manjeet Singh sir, and Dr. Anand Rajawat sir. We would like to thank you for your dedication and skill when it comes to the judging of our robo race competition for Naviyantram, this fourth edition. Without your generosity, knowledge, and patience, this online event would not have gone as smoothly as it has. I extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Namit Gupta sir, Director SVITS Indore, for their guidance and inspiration. I am very grateful to Dr. Upinder Dar sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Shri Vaishnav Vidyapiti Vishwavidyalaya Indore, who gave us the opportunity to organize this event. I want to express my gratitude to convener of this event, Mr. Sandeep Kumar Jain sir and Mr. Lalit Bhavrela sir. I also offer my sincere thanks to all my faculty coordinators, student coordinators, and participants for being with us. We are looking forward for your future participation. Thank you all. Have a nice day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Finally, the event has now come to an end. Even the longest day has its end, but it is also a signal of new beginning. We did our best to maintain the same zest of the event even during the pandemic. And next year, we will be back with much more enthusiasm and standing face to face with you. Once again, thanks to all the participants for showing their marvelous creativity. See you the next year. Till then, keep improving and don't give up. Best of luck to all and thank you.
आलोक सर. परवेश सर. आलोक सर, परवेश सर.